The Premier will negotiate a new deal with Holden in the wake of the carmaker's decision to axe 400 local jobs. Jay Weatherall says the move voided a $50 million agreement, but the company insists there was no contract.
The Premier's still smarting about Holden's job cuts. He says the company's reneged on the rescue deal signed off a year ago.
I believe that the arrangements that were put in place 12 months ago have now been materially varied by what they did yesterday.
He insists there were minimum staffing commitments, but is bound by confidentiality.
There were matters contained within that agreement that protected South Australia's interests and the interests of these workers.
But Holden's managing director says nothing was finalised.
We do not have a contract with the South Australian government as yet. There is not a written agreement, and I was quite puzzled by Premier Weatherall's comments.
Then we don't have any obligations in relation to our $50 million.
But that doesn't mean the money's off the table.
No, that's not what I said.
The Premier adamant there was a contract.
Yes, well, my view, yes. Exchange of correspondence where you make an offer and it's accepted in writing is a contract.
What we really need to do is find out what the government has agreed between themselves and Holden.
They are violently opposed to that.
Mr Devereux was back in Melbourne today, but the Premier revealed the Holden boss has agreed to return to Adelaide for a face-to-face meeting later this week.
In light of the events that occurred yesterday, there is a need to sit down with the South Australian government and renegotiate.
Tom Richardson, 9 News.